All right, guys, what's up? It's your host is always Adam Martin and Big Marcel. It's the MMAOB Daily Podcast, Sunday, January 26, 2025. And we have a second half of today's podcast, guys. We're going to go over the latest UFC news and fighting announcements. And as a special treat, we'll go over the GFL Draft. Special treat. I don't even know if I want to call it that, Marcel, but kind of is. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to talking about it with you, but like it's kind of a train wreck too, if that makes sense. So, yeah. It'll be fun. All right, man. Let's we'll start with the fight announcements. How about that? Want to do that?
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah.
So we'll pull up Marcel's page. We can get the comments. Pato, you know what happened? We'll talk about GFL in a sec. Yeah, we'll talk about those guys in a minute. Tristan, what's up? Yeah, Reyes McKee's got a fight coming up. Marcel, I think, posted about it. I'm assuming that's the one Lazy Bed was talking about. Yeah, there were some fighters that they passed on in that. We'll talk about that in a second, though. Just give me a sec, guys. Let's start with the fight announcements. Marcel. Pull it up here. Here it is, Marcel's sexy page. Here we go. Daniel Frunza taking on Reyes McKee. Here's the fight. I think that Lazy Bed was talking about. But yeah, Frunza's debut against Reyes McKee is 0-4 in the UFC. I mean, I'm pretty sure Frunza will be a pretty big favorite in this fight, right?
I mean, listen, man, Reyes McKee, he got re-signed by the UFC, right? He went 0-2, losing to Kamzat and to Alex Morono. Then he got the Cage Warriors title. He defended it, and then he came back and he lost to Shidi and Njokuani and Ange Lusa, I think. I'm not sure. The back. Yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, I don't think Reyes is a bad fighter, but 0-4 is kind of difficult. He really needs to win. He probably knows it as well,
Yeah, I think Frunza's going to
still has some decent, notable names on this record, But yeah.
Do we know what the headliner for this card is? UFC Vegas 105?
No, I don't know. No.
They're doing so many Apex cards when Dana said they wouldn't do it. It's so lame, eh? We're not Dana. It was the other guy, the Canadian guy. What's his name? Actually, no, he said they were going to do it.
David Shaw?
Yeah, he said that he told us. He's like, yeah, it's just cheaper. It's better for us as a company.
Yeah, at least he's honest.
At least he's honest because Dana's like, we're going all over the world. Yeah, right, Dana. All right. Here's short notice fight. Mr. Dominick taking on Nick Klein. Tricoli's out of the fight. I don't blame Tricoli for pulling out, by the way, Marcel.
Yeah, man. Now we're getting Ludovic brother. I mean,
yeah. I mean, Mansour, I looked at the odds. I think he was like a massive favorite in the Tricoli fight. Yeah. He'll be like, I think, a minus 500 favorite in this one, too. I mean, Nick Klein's okay. He's not bad, but I think, Mansour is legit, dude. He's very legit.
He's good, but we saw him fading as well against Greg. What's that? Greg? Who did he fight? I think Greg West Schultz, not Greg Velasco. West Schultz. We saw him fading in that fight. Remember when I said like that I wasn't really impressed. He looked good against Dusko last time. First round finish. But the thing is, like, how does he do if he doesn't get that first round finish? So I would maybe give him minus 300, but not minus 500 in my opinion. But we'll see. Maybe
I think he will be personally. By the way, is Dusko cut or is he still in the roster? Dusko?
I don't know. I think did I saw him in the roster watch? I'm not sure anymore.
I thought he got caught. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, possible.
It was a brutal matchup for him. Ricardo Ramos taking on Chepe Mariscal. Very fun fight. But again, like, why is Chepe fighting in the Apex?
Yeah, I think Chepe gets punished for not making weight against Damon Jackson. Probably that's what I think. I don't know for sure because it's weird you're going 4-0 and you're getting now Ricardo Ramos. Fun fight though. Fun fight.
Ricardo Ramos is decent. But yeah, I think Chepe is going to be a favorite. Marcus, what's up, man? No news. I mean, the latest I heard was for Pena. I think they were planning on Miami, but she can't make that date. And they're going to do Raquel Pennington and Kayla Harrison. Is that true, Marcel?
I haven't heard that, but hey, man, wouldn't be surprised.
And with Valentina, she's supposed to fight Manon, but I don't know. Like, are they going to wait until like September when they go back to France?
I don't know what the holdup is with that one, dude. I know.
Manon hasn't fought in a year, dude. Like, get her back on the cage.
Manon wants to fight. It's not that she doesn't.
Valentina doesn't want to give her that chance. Valentina's kind of annoying, man. Lately, I don't know. By the way, I missed this comment from Antoine. Vadim Kutsi, yeah, he looked good in that first round, I think, where he dropped Frunza and then he got finished.
Yeah,
I would bring him back on the show for this year. Would you bring him back?
Yeah, why not?
Where do you rank Cage Warriors goal? I think Cage Warriors is like one of the best European promotions.
Mm-hmm.
Probably top 3 regional promotions.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, you got to be really honest. And in Europe you got KSW and Octagon.
KSW, and Octagon are great too. Yeah, top 5, I'd say.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll talk about GFL. I can't wait. Have you guys heard the Douglas Brothers Spoon for both Douglas Harvey? I don't really know them too. I know who they are, Antoine. They did a song with Biggie Smalls that was amazing years ago. You know that song?
Yeah, man, I love Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I
got
don't
some
know them too
CDs.
well, honestly, Marcel. I know who they are, but I don't know them super well.
They've been I think ECE was there. How do you say that? He kind of how do you say that? He kind of guided them in the beginning or something. You know, he was like their guy.
The song "Notorious Thugs." That's the song that they do with Biggie Smalls, which is one of my favorite songs. Love that song.
The Mentor. Yeah. That's
yeah. You got to watch Straight Outta Compton, Marcel. Ghost, what's up, man? Glad to have you here, my brother. Good to have you here, man.
For us, didn't understand what I meant. Lazy Bat did. Thank you, Lazy Bat.
Yeah, and Antoine knows what you're talking about. All right, let's go to the next fight here. Douglas Silva D'Andrade against John Castaneda. Yeah, I mean, I would probably favor Sexy Mexi. I would think he's going to be the favorite. Father for son. That's funny. How old is Douglas? Oh, he's going to be 40 this year. Jesus. He's been in the UFC a long time, man. You know, he's in great shape for his age. Yeah.
Sexy Mexi.
He's got a nice mustache. Let's go to the next fight. Austin Lane got resigned. There we go. Yeah, I know you like your sister. You mentioned that like so many times on the podcast. Literally, like every time we break down this fight, you're like, by the way, his sister's hot. His sister's hot, man. I'm like, yeah, I know.
It's like a, yeah.
Austin Lane got resigned, I guess, huh?
I don't know. Was he? Yeah. Oh yeah. He was.
Right? So he was a free agent. And then Pinto was on Contender. He beat. Who did he beat again?
Lucas Camacho.
Yeah. He probably wins, but I mean, maybe Lane could take him down, grind him out. Maybe. I don't know how good Austin Lane is, but
I know Mario fades sometimes after the first round.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe Lane can win. 5-round main event rematch: Vettori and Dolidze. Yeah, I don't mind the rematch. I'll be honest, because I actually thought that Dolidze won that fight. I think it was 2 years ago. Kind of a random rematch. They don't usually do rematches this like soon, I would say, Marcel. But I think, Vettori's ranked 7th. I don't know how he's ranked 7th. I mean, actually, he beat Dolidze, he beat Costa and Herman. Okay, so he's got the 3 wins. But he barely fights. He hasn't fought in forever since that Jared Cannonier fight. I mean, I favor Dolidze in this rematch, to be honest with you. I don't know what you think, but
yeah, also Vettori now training at the American Top Team, right? Man, this is like I thought last time. I thought Dolidze looked good in the fight, but I thought Marvin won. You know, I had Marvin 2 rounds to 3 or 2 rounds to 1. But yeah, I mean, this is a rematch. I don't have any problems with, but as a main event, I don't know. You know, so yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Really good fight here. Nikita Krylov and Dominick Reyes. This is the first fight for UFC 314. First one confirmed.
No, you have also Gilbert Burns, Michael Morales.
Oh yes,
and the Verna against Jan Schoenanes in the works, but that's
that's for 314. Okay, nice. You didn't post that one yet, right?
No, it's not signed. I got told. That's why I didn't post it yet.
Okay. By the way, the fact they're doing that fight, I'm assuming Mackenzie Dern's getting the title shot, right? Is that fair to say?
No, because we have Zhang Weili against Tatiana.
That's next week. That's next.
Yeah,
week.
but the winner of Verna against
that's in April.
They can fight in July or August, for example.
They could, but I feel like Dern can get the title shot. I don't be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, I like this fight. Hopefully Krylov actually gets to the fight because he's pulled out of fights a few times. I love the minor though, man. I've always loved the guy. And Reyes, you know, he's had a nice little resurgence, I guess. What are you gonna say?
Stylistically, he might be a very tough matchup for Alex Pereira. You know.
Yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he's the guy to beat Pereira. They don't want to keep him away from him. But Mago Goat's going to win the belt anyways, right? Marcel?
Yeah, for sure.
And this is for Seattle, which it's come out. It's just a short notice, or like it just no one knew about this. Like, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I got told like I think a week ago. I got told about this fight. So
yeah, they probably knew for a while. I would imagine. Yeah.
I mean, Andre is from Washington. He never fought in Washington before. He's from Federal Way, I think. So
well, they took Chiesa off the card, right? Is that true? Chiesa?
Yeah, I heard he's not going to be on the card. Same for Chidi Njokuani. So
is Chidi from Seattle too? Or
I don't know, but he was like they said Njokuani versus to be announced, but I heard he's not on the card anymore. So
I'm surprised they couldn't get Chiesa an opponent. I mean, he's from there. It made sense, but and Chase Hooper obviously didn't fight either. I guess the timing wasn't good for him. But yeah, as far as this fight goes, I mean, All I'm saying is hopefully McKeeziel doesn't walk out to that stupid clown music that he walked out to.
I thought that was funny with chicken.
God, that was so weird. All right. And this fight's another really good one. Gabriel Bonfim against Chaos Williams. This is short notice for Chaos. He kept asking where he was, man. He comes in here and takes Renat's spot.
Yeah.
I actually favor him, to be honest with you. I mean, this is a good fight, but I like Chaos, dude.
So, there's a good chance, man. Definitely a good chance.
I think he will be the favorite, but we'll see. I mean, maybe I could be wrong because Bonfim's been a favorite in a lot of his fights. You broke this fight? Yeah, you broke this one. Luis Guerrero against Odie Osborne. The funny thing is Alex was about to break the fight and then you broke it.
Bro, I didn't even know. I really didn't know. I saw it later that he was
funny. Guerrero had that close fight with Piccinini, right? I think on the Contender. Yeah. And then Odie, he's coming off that fight with the Lazy Boy guy, which was a really good fight. I remember he dropped him in the first round. It was like crazy.
I honestly thought that he could have won that fight.
Yeah,
man.
I think so too. He got tired, right? Good cardio. Yeah. He's got a lot of fights. He's got 10 fights in UFC. I don't think I can pick him in many of his fights, though. I'll just say that right now. Then we talked about that already, right? We talked about this last week.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
We did. I'm going to pull that down. All right. Let me get some comments, guys. Durham versus Rose, potentially. That's not a bad fight. I like that one, Justin. Good shout. Krylov, I think Krylov should be favored, but I mean, he could be a dog. It's possible. Reyes is coming off that win over with Anthony Smith, right? And he beat Dustin Jacoby too. Could Durham win the title? I don't think so, but her and Tatiana Suarez is kind of an intriguing fight if they fight each other. I think Zhang's a horrible fight for her, but Tatiana's an easier fight. Do you think Vettori Dolidze should be an event? I don't mind it being a 5-round fight. It's an Apex fight, dude. I mean, really, that's what it is, right, Marcel?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's not like it's headlining, a crowd. How good is Guerrero? He's okay.
He's okay, yeah. He's fun prospect.
Chaos. I think Chaos should always be on pay-per-views. I think he's so good. 312 is not good. We're gonna talk about that card next week. I think
it got some more thickness to it, so
some kind of thickness, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, is this his nickname? Is his actual fucking name? Colby Thickness. So we have a new Colby. Colby Covington is going to be cut soon, and then this guy replaces him as the Colby on the roster.
When I saw that, I also was somebody. I was asking when it wasn't out yet, and I haven't posted yet because it hasn't been signed. It's like he's finding Colby Thickness. Excuse me.
I thought the name was fake. Honestly, I was like, okay. I'm like, what are you guys making this guy up for? Well, Ikram and needs to be rebooked. That's the rumor, right?
Yeah. I don't know when.
Any fight rumors? I don't think Marcel can mention anything, or maybe he can. Do you have anything?
Nothing I can. No, nothing.
You won't even tell me, guys. I always try to confuse him and trick him, and he never tells me. So I try to confuse him. Like, Marcel, you can just tell me. I won't say anything. He's like, I can't say anything, man. How high do you guys think MMAOB goes in the UFC? Not too much higher than he is.
I really wonder who the UFC is going to give Kennedy Freeman for a UFC debut in London. I really wonder. I don't know.
Kennedy Freeman. Oh, Ian Freeman's daughter. They signed her?
Yeah. A month ago.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay. The thickness. I love it. Marcel, you're going to be our source for GFL fight announcements.
Yeah, I'm also 34 or older. So
do you know Darren Owen?
No.
Yeah, I don't know him either. He's Canadian, I think, so it's funny. You guys think GFL can get fired retirements? They said they're going to pay them, retirement pension or something, right? Apparently. What month is Jalen Turner fighting? I don't know. Where's Jalen? You have any idea?
Yeah, I know who he's fighting, but I'm not.
Oh, you do? You fucking guy. Look, he has a fight. He has one.
Okay. He's fighting in March, but that's all I can say.
At 313? Okay, there you go. Jalen Turner versus Pabby Pimblett. Marcel announced it here. There you go. I'm just joking. He hasn't announced that. Although it makes sense. Because I don't think Paddy's fighting in England, right?
No. He's not, because the co-main is Alberg against Blachowicz.
That's a fight night card. And they have Jack and Leon in the main event. Yeah. Okay, let me pull up GFL, guys. So, did you watch the draft?
Yeah, I did.
I watched like an hour and then I turned it off.
I was super surprised.
The problem was, guys, was that the problem with the draft was that it was leaked before it happened. So I had been told by a few people that the draft was predetermined. You knew that as well. I think a lot of people, it wasn't a secret. Everyone knew this. So the problem was some intern, I guess, put the draft on the
broadcast.
Yeah, and they had the first 55 fighters or something on there, so people knew who was going to take it. Then I guess they found out, so they started switching the order up, but all the fighters were the same guys. So let's go through these teams. Let's go through them, Marcel. This is the last thing we'll talk about today, guys. We have 6 teams, I believe.
Can I say one thing before we start?
Sure. Yeah.
Protect your neck.
Protect your neck. They only have 5 teams listed here. Where's the other team? We'll figure it out. Did they take down They took it down again. Wait.
Which one?
They took down the Los Angeles one now. Okay. It was here yesterday. Where is it now?
I don't know, dude.
What the fuck is going on here? Someone tell me, Zach. You know everything. Tell me, where's Los Angeles, Zach? They had the LA graphic is gone. It's gone now. Did they get Rashad Evans back? Did someone else get cut? What happened here? Let me see if it's on their Twitter.
They took down LA because it was Rashad on it. Yeah, possible. But Valiev is on the other one. They
posted it again last night without him. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh yeah, true.
Is Zach saying anything? Zach, do you know anything? No, they didn't take it. No, you guys are wrong. They posted it last night with
without Rashad on it. Yeah,
you guys are wrong. Like they posted it again.
Yeah.
But where is it now? Where is it from their? What's their fucking Twitter? I can't even find it.
I don't even know, dude.
Hold on, Global Fighters League Twitter. Like, did they get Rashad back? Like, or did someone else get cut? Like, what happened here? Did someone else say that they're not on the card?
Let's just check the cards who are here, man. Who cares?
1 second, man. I want to see if they still have it on their Twitter. Yeah, it's still on their Twitter. Okay. So they took it off their Instagram, but it's on their Twitter. It's on their. Oh, they're putting him in. Hopefully they do. All right, let's go through these cards, and then I'll pull the one on Twitter. How about that? All right, here we go. New York. So, just my quick thoughts. I'm actually disgusted that Chris Weidman's fighting again. To be honest with you, man, I get it, guys. It's his life. He can do what he wants. I'm not going to care if he gets brutally knocked out again. That's him. That's on him. You know, he might go and have some success in this league because there's a lot of older fighters. But for me, man, when you have that announcement last week where you're retiring, and I know he was careful with the wording, and we should have seen it coming that he was just retiring from UFC. I just don't care anymore about this guy. So I've always been a fan of him. I always liked him during his run. I think he's a Hall of Famer. But I don't like the fact that he retired last week and then came back a week later to fight another promotion. I don't like it at all. It's not like it's Uriah Faber where, I don't like that either, but at least it was 5 years out. This is 1 week. I don't like it, Marcel. Do you have any thoughts about this?
Yeah, this would have been an amazing roster 10 years ago. What can I say, man? I don't know. I don't want to shit on these guys. You don't have to shit on them, but I mean, like, listen, it's questionable that a lot of these guys are fighting anymore. This is like almost equivalent of BKFC, like than MMA, with all the older fighters who have retired or not in the UFC anymore. We're going there. Listen, if they can make good money, it's cool for them, but we'll have to see how it ends. I don't know how it ends.
Alexi Oleinik responded to you. Alexi's got to be, how old is Alexi? Like 47 or something?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know. He got fucking Frank Mir.
47. He's 47. Yeah, he's 47. Yeah, Holly Holm got released. She asked for a release and got it. And Holly, again, she's coming off the loss to Kayla Harrison. Again, a lot of these fighters, I think they still can fight. They're not great fighters, but the Chris Weidman one really bothers me, guys. It just bothers me that a guy that retired last week is fighting again in another promotion a week later. It just bothers me. It really does. The odds of GFL actually having fights, I mean, they're saying they're going to do it, but I don't know. By the way, Dylan Dan is too, Marcel. He's not a real fighter, The Liana Jujua guy, a girl, remember her? She fought Miranda Maverick.
Yeah, of course I remember her.
She fought Sarah Morris, I think, too, the Canadian girl, right?
Yeah,
you guys see all names. Yeah. Is there anyone in this roster interests you? I guess B Win. You like her?
Yeah, but not for the fighting. You know what I mean? It's like
I don't think all of them washed up. I think Kai Kamaka is still pretty good.
Kai. I like Kai a lot. Kai is great.
I think he's still pretty good. Alan Belcher actually was doing well in BKFC, I think, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe he can do okay here, but he's a heavyweight now. It's kind of weird. GFL is a new promotion called Global Fighters League, and they basically they had a draft on Friday with 400 fighters, and they took 120 fighters. What's up, Juice, man? We're going through the GFL roster, man. So you got up on here.
They literally signed everybody before the draft, man. I mean, they even signed everybody's mother, I feel like,
Pretty much. I thought Sean Sheen was on the roster too, wasn't he? So
yeah.
But yeah, I think for this part, maybe Kevin Lee could do okay. I doubt it, but maybe. Wasn't this guy in the UFC too? Zivad Lakshvili?
Yeah, one fight. He lost to Jonathan Martinez, I think.
Dude, this is so fucking crazy. Like Marcel, it's just like a blast from the past, is it not? All right.
Yeah.
Is this girl Natasha Kuni? Was she drafted or no?
Yeah,
Natasha?
she kind of looks like the equivalent of Drago and Rocky, but then the women version.
I was gonna say the one thing I think that they got wrong was they didn't take enough prospects. I would have taken the younger fighters, like younger undefeated guys. Yeah. I wouldn't have taken these washed up guys. Like I personally. Let's go to the next card. That the next team, Team Sao Paulo. I mean, it's all Brazilian guys. They all train in Brazil. They'll live there. Everyone's Brazilian, right? I think 2
Argentines. Julio Arce.
Yeah. The Carlos Petrozello guy. He's with Martin, right? I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
By the way, Julio Arce, he also got released recently, and I was surprised by that, but it's because he went here.
Was his last fight on the contract, and he didn't.
He won his last fight. He just waited, though. I think.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, again, Alex Alvarez, like Shogun, kind of disgusts me too. To be honest with you, man, I love these guys. I don't want to see them fight ever again, dude.
Mm-hmm.
After Shogun got destroyed by Ihor, I'm surprised Ihor is not in the GFL, dude.
Yeah, at least Alan Patrick now got his right name and not Danny.
I saw that. Yeah, Alan Nuget Silva. Yeah. I mean, I think there's some I think Douglas Lima, he's on a decline, but I think he can still win. For Doom is surprising because he's part of the lawsuit where he said he has problems with the brain and he's fighting anyone again. Doesn't make sense. A lot of these guys, like Lucas Martins was a UFC guy, Alex Oliveira, Henan Barao, Rafael Asuncao, Vivian Pereira was in the UFC. Bruno Capeluzzi, I think he won the PFL tournament, right? A few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos Jr. won the PFL tournament. The funny thing about Carlos Jr. is I actually heard he's fighting in PFL.
What's Carlos Antonio Jr.?
They put his name wrong.
Yeah.
I heard he's in PFL. So I heard he's in the tournament. So I don't know how he's in this league too. It's weird.
Super weird.
You like this girl, right? Alejandra Lara. You like her, right?
So she is decent. She's a former Bellator fighter. I always thought she's decent. My co-host from the Bellator Zone podcast, Santiago, is really high on her. So
yeah. Let's go to the next team, Miami. Again, a lot of guys that shouldn't be fighting. Like Gleason Tebow's got to be how old is Gleason? Mid-40s,
55.
He says he's 41. I don't believe that for a second. Yoel's got to be in his late 40s. Hector's late 40s.
Oh, they got the 2 OnlyFans girls.
They got Paige. They got Hannah Goldie. They got Maria Agapova. Katzengano. I mean,
there's the Russian girl you're talking about earlier.
That's her. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, like Thiago Santos, like JDS, like Marlon Reyes, these fighters, these are guys that shouldn't be fighting. Jeremy Stevens obviously had a nice win in BKFC the other night. I don't know if he's even going to fight for these guys. I doubt it. It's like a blast from the past looking at these rosters, Marcel, isn't it? It's like 10 years ago, right? Here's the Dubai roster. Todd Duffy, Dubai.
We got the number 1 draft pick, Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley went number 1, which to me, like, just as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, this is doomed to fail because, like, you have any fighter you can pick. I wouldn't have picked Tyron. Would you have picked him first?
No.
Who would you have picked first? Honestly, who would you have picked first?
I don't even know, man.
I think I would have taken Gagard. I think I would have.
Timur Valiev is still on this one, while he says he's not on this.
But like again, like Arlene Blencow is like in her 40s. Like Jessica Aguilar's in her 40s. Like I think the average age, I saw something that's like 35 years old in the roster. Like that's really old. Oh, Damir Ismakulov's on this team. You like that one?
Yeah, I like Damir. I must say as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's not everyone in this league is washed up. There are some good fighters. There are. But like Woodley's in his 40s. How old's Derek Brunson? He's got to be in his 40s, right, Derek? He was a late signing too, I think. Ali Isayev, you like him, right? The Bellator guy? I think you like
He's decent. Yeah, he's also undefeated. Did you see the graphic where they announced him and Oleg Taktarov actually announced him?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For Oleg, they had like 6-time UFC champion.
Yeah, I saw that. They meant to say UFC 6, like the 6 UFC he won. By the way, Abubakar, they said that he was the lightweight champion. Oh yeah, Philippe Lins. He got released, I guess, by the UFC because of his contract. But yeah, Kyle Dawkins was supposed to be on Dubai. Really? Arlene was added last minute. Supposed to be Zarina Turi. Dawkins didn't get picked. The Dawkins brothers didn't get picked. Marcel.
No.
All right, and then we got Team London. Nothing says London by like Tanner Bozer, right? So we got the Canadian. There's no Team Canada. I actually don't mind this team as much, to be honest with you, because I think there's some pretty good fighters. Like
Yeah.
you know, I love Pandy Kansas, so she's on the team. I think she's still a good fighter. Brett Johns, I think, can still win fights. You know, Busasi, and even that guy, that Marius, I can't say his last name, the Canadian guy. He fought in a Contender. Remember him, Marcel?
Yeah, the guy, yeah.
And they got Josephine Knudsen, which that surprised me when they released her.
Kiara Panko.
But like Gustafsson should never fight again. Wait, when did Latifi get caught by the UFC?
Yeah, also recently, I think.
Oh, really? I was surprised. Yeah, that's surprising. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I have any other thoughts on this, guys. Let's see what Stuart Austin is the guy that he actually beats Aspinall. Yeah, it was like an ankle lock or something, right? You guys think the promotion has potential? I mean, listen, like, I don't want to shit them too much, Marcel, because, you know, they're paying the fighters, apparently. They haven't paid them anything yet, I don't think, but it's always good to have competition.
Yeah, we'll see.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
And if they're really, truly going to be, like, giving these guys pensions and, like, insurance and stuff, that's amazing. But again, I just have my doubts, man. I really do.
Same.
You? Yeah,
same. Exactly the same.
In the PFL tournament, yeah, they are doing that. It's not 25 million. What are you talking about, Antoine? What's he talking about? I heard it's 500,000. What's 25 million come from? I think that's how much they paid the guys over the 6 seasons. I think. Who besides it's not Broth Festival, PFL and KSW, Octagon MMA.
Yeah, I agree.
And no, Octagon's huge. It's massive in Czech Republic, right?
Yeah,
Germany?
Czech Republic. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking massive. LFA is coming to Niagara Falls, eh, Zach? I should drive down there and meet up with you, Zach. I know you're going to be there, aren't you? You should meet up and watch an LFA card in Niagara Falls. Who's paying the fighters? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they have like some like. Let's be honest. It's probably some crypto guys behind it, man. Just like Karate Combat and these other promotions.
Zach's gonna probably spoon with Kevin on the during that card. LFA.
Yeah, and Fumi's on the card too. That's why I thought you're coming, Zach. You're come twice, like.
Oh God, jeez.
No, but you know what? I should drive down there and see. I should hit up Ryan Blevins, Zach, and get a pass. Kevin Lee and Ferguson. Yeah, they were on the. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Cody Ferguson. That's. I've never been to Niagara Falls, New York. I've been to Niagara Falls in Ontario. All right, let me pull up the last thing here. GFL, the Los Angeles team, which they took it off their Instagram, but it's still on their Twitter.
Los Angeles.
They're getting a lot of followers, though. People are following these guys. All right, last team. The TVA was Rashad Evans. They took him off. Dawoon Jung was another guy. I kind of were you surprised he got cut, Marcel? Dawoon Jung?
No.
Okay.
By the way, Sage Northcutt was so surprised.
That was so fake. Sage's reaction was so fake. Also, Sage being the second overall pick, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get that at all. Uriah Faber's 45. That surprised me. Oh, Tyler Diamond is not too bad either, Marcel. Like, I think he's an okay fighter. Yeah. Man, Aspen Leslie Smith, Jesus. Jessica Penny's in her 40s.
The heavily decorated Aspen Ladd.
I thought Lima Lay retired too. I was convinced she retired. Cynthia Calvillo. Wow, she got drafted. I didn't even see that. Wow.
Lawrence Larkin is pretty fun.
Lawrence Larkin's a good fighter. And I think the UFC should have got him back. So that's what I'm saying. Like, not everyone's like terrible. But like, I think Uriah Hall can have some good fights too for them. What were you saying? Sorry.
Frank Mir, dude. I like Frank Mir a lot, but
how old's Frank? He's got to be in his 40s, right? Like late 40s?
Yeah, probably late 40s, I would say.
Frank Mir is 45.
Yeah.
And Arlovsky's got to be like the same age, right?
48 or something, 47.
Arlovsky's 45 too. So.
Okay, I'm sorry, Andre.
It's okay. Tony's in his 40s, I think, right? Tony? Yeah. Tony's 41, I think. But yeah, Faber's 45. Ray Borg's in the promotion too, eh? Okay.
By the way, I really like Corey McKenna, man. Did you hear
the story? I forgot about Corey, the Poppins, Mary Poppins.
Well, yeah, but did you hear the story, what she did?
No.
Apparently. So apparently she made an OnlyFans. I heard that. I'm not sure. But apparently she made an OnlyFans. And she asks, I think, $10 for a picture. And when you bought the picture, she had a mid finger like, fuck you guys.
That's so funny. She's married, I think, too, right?
Yeah, she is. To another fighter.
Yeah, the UFC caught her. I mean, I don't blame her. She wasn't the most exciting fighter, but still a little bit harsh, eh?
Yeah,
a little harsh.
I feel.
Anyways, man, like, I don't know what you guys think. Like, I like, again, you know, I want to give them a little bit of coverage here, you know, on the podcast because you know, a lot of the MMA media, let's be honest, they put their nose up to these guys.
Adam wants to get them covered smart like his Waffle House has Browns.
I just have a lot of questions, man. Honestly, I don't know. Like I think there's some good, you know, I think there's like some good fighters. But again, someone asked earlier, like, what do you think of the guys that didn't get picked? Like, I think there were some good prospects, Marcel, that didn't get picked. You know, that's the only thing I'd say. Like some of these Russian guys that were like undefeated, like I would have picked. I feel like
they also had looked a lot to like how do you say that, Instagram followers and that kind of stuff, man. I feel like
look at that shit. Yeah,
with some, yeah.
By the way, the AI thing. What do you think of that? The AI. So
let's not talk about it. Yeah.
And the song "Protect Your Neck."
Oh,
horrible.
I really loved it.
I hope he was joking, honestly.
Yeah, I hope so too.
The Canada solid pickup, yeah. Ferguson Nurmagomedov. Which Nurmagomedov? Which one? Abubakar? Oh, I see. Yeah. That's actually kind of funny. Frank, no, they're in different weight classes. So it's welterweight, lightweight. They're in a different weight class. Frank only joined because Bellamir. Oh, really? His daughter fighting for them? She was supposed to, I guess. What's up, Blake? Can't wait to see Bigfoot Silva tag team Overeem. I'm surprised that Overeem and Bigfoot aren't on the roster, too, to be honest with you. Bigfoot Silva would have been a perfect match with the Team Brazil, Marcel. PFL should have kept Lawrence Larkin and fight Ramos and Kumar Mayab. I agree. Frank, you go to your gym, really? Does it seem like I'm guessing he's not training. I'm guessing he's not. Frank's always been a bigger guy. He's a heavyweight, right? I expect Frank to pull out. They're going to lose another heavyweight from their roster, Los Angeles. I think half these guys will pull out. By the way, like Tamir Valiev said he's out. He's like, hey, why did you guys put me? What's the other guy? Matthias Scheffel. He's like, hey, I'm in PFL or like I'm in another organization or something, right? Wait, is he in Octagon or something? Matthias Scheffel or something? KSW. KSW. He's in KSW. Okay. I think. Yeah. What does it mean for these fighters like Faber to continue fighting? I think, he probably just wants to get paid, right? Faber. Maybe he wants to fight again. Maybe he really does want to fight. Like I love Faber. Like I've always been a fan, right? And he's taking 5 years off. Like Weidman retiring last week and fighting again a week later to me is a fucking joke, dude. At least Bigfoot didn't get drafted or signed. That would have been horrible. With the first overall pick, Bigfoot Silva out of Brazil. Looks like a playlist or UFC video game. It does, doesn't it, Marcel? 10 years ago?
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Man, some things what they were saying in the studio was like, what the hell, guys?
Yeah, I remember
what's his name?
Brandon Schaub was like, we have like some really good young prospects like Sage Northcutt and Kevin Lee. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys aren't young prospects. Like Sage is younger than me, but he's not a prospect anymore. Per Darren Oren, they're going to practice logical matchmaking. Don't expect a 45-year-old against a 10-year-old, 26-year-old kid. I mean, everyone's 45, aren't they? So
I love what he said. Like, we got the big guy from Sweden, the lightweight, Alexander Kassel.
Yeah, I heard that too. They made a lot of mistakes. Signings were based on social reach for sure. GFL AI looked like a SNL skit. They can find MMA pretty much. Frank works for UFL. Oh, you know who followed me on Twitter today, Zach? That guy Harrison Rogers. Is that his name? He followed me on Twitter. I followed him back. I wonder what he wants. Ariel tweets during the draft. It was kind of funny. He was just trying to be like those big name NBA journalists. Half the guys will pull up, and that's what the other contractor fires for. Names are for publicity. I mean, you're not probably wrong. I don't know what to say, man. Again, like, if there's another option for these guys to make money, it's not a bad thing, but I just wish the fighters weren't all, like, in their 40s. That's all, you know? It's just not a great look, I don't think. Does Tony get put in the UFC Hall of Fame? Probably not. I don't know. Like, I think Tony probably will because he had that long win streak, but, like, I think he would be one of the weaker Hall of Famers, to be honest with you guys. Like, I like Tony, but and that brutal 8-fight losing skin. I mean, BJ Penn's in too, right? But BJ's a double champ. Actually, I guess Tony was the interim champ. I guess, yeah. I'm not saying Tony won't be in the Hall of Fame. He will be. He's a loved fighter. Everyone loves Tony Ferguson. I just think he kind of like, I don't know, man. He stuck around for too long, Marcel, in my opinion. And to be honest with you, like, I don't think he wins in this either. Anyways, guys, we went a little bit more than I wanted to, Marcel, but I think I want to get out of here, and I think you want to go to bed. So let's end the podcast, guys. Appreciate everyone joining us. Went to the GFL draft. It was I guess it was kind of fun. But yeah, Marcel, anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
No. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Then we will recap UFC Saudi Arabia. I will preview the best pay-per-view of 2025, UFC 312.
Boom. Marcel got it. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Have a good night. I'm going to bed too. Marcel better go to bed. Antoine.
Are you going to bed of the rip? Oh,
I think he means you're going to go jerk off before you go to bed. I think.
Probably in 30 minutes I go to bed.
I think I'm assuming that's what you mean, Antoine, which I'm assuming Marcel will do because knowing Marcel, right?
You're crazy, man. No.
Yeah, you're crazy. You're going to go watch that Mayra Bueno Silva and Gloria DePaula. Or you're gonna watch Corey McKenna's OnlyFans? I think we should.
You're nuts. You're absolutely nuts.
I am. All right. Have a good night, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.